to their feet. There's Miss Linda Vaughn dressed up as Catwoman. What could be more appropriate? This isn't a car, it's a cult. I mean, the Beatles wouldn't draw a crowd like this if John and George were still with them. This is incredible.
It's pretty wonderful. Wow. What can you say? Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. George Barrett, Georgie Barrett's son there. This is the one, the #1 Batmobile. George has owned this car since day one. What can you say about the most recognized and the most popular piece of entertainment history ever? The Batmobile. A cultural icon in every way. And look at the interest here. Look at this. What car in the world can do this? The Batmobile. That's what car can do this. Give him one more round of applause. George Barrett, the man that's done so much for all of us. So much great fun, entertainment. Absolutely beautiful. While George makes his way up here, let's talk about what we're dealing with here. The Batmobile by George Barrett is the most recognized and popular piece of entertainment history worldwide. This is the first time the original Batmobile has ever been up for sale. It includes memorabilia and documentation from George's personal archive. You're buying history, and you cannot go wrong, and you're going to buy it from George himself. As soon as George gets up here, he's going to have a few things to say to you as soon as he gets through the crowd here. We're selling it on a bill of sale. You're going to have to park it in your Batcave and take it out on crime-fighting missions when you get a chance. Commissioner Gordon's tuned in. He's waiting to see what's going to happen. We got the Catwoman roaming around. I'm sure there's a few jokers out there. I heard the Penguin a minute ago. So we got it all going on. George, come on up here, buddy. Again, this is a big moment for George. This car was born as a mature Lincoln show car, concept car. The DNA of this car is incredible. And George, this represents so much to you, my friend. Tell us about it and why it's so great and why we're here today.
Wow. All I can say is one big thing. Thanks to all of you out there. You made our car world famous. I gotta thank you. And I'm telling you, there's only one group that can bring out the Batmobile in history, and that's the Barrett Jackson group. Barrett Jackson and the best #1 auction company in the world.
Look what you've done here, George. This is absolutely amazing.
It is amazing. Look at this. I want to tell you that I am very fortunate to be one of the young guys that started customizing way back in the 50s. To be a benefit to come and bring the Batmobile here is thrill. First time in history to bring the #1 car for you to enjoy. That's what we want for you people to enjoy. Another group, my family and friends, my daughter, my son, my grandson, everybody, you gotta say, we got a great family. And that's one of the reasons why we're here. Don't help me. Let me tell you a little bit about this Batmobile that you don't know. You know how to become a Batmobile? Because I went to 20th Century Fox with Dozier, and he wanted a Batmobile. Now, how else can we make a Batmobile that would be a Batman? And that was because he had on his script, pow, bang, wow, wee. That means Adam West and Burt Ward, they were stars that did things. So I had the Batmobile do the same. Pow, we had rocket tubes come out of the rocket. Out of the back end come chain slashers. Out of the front came oil squirters. That means I made the Batmobile become a star. And that's why it's so important today. It's the first car that became a star. So we're so thankful that all of us having a new drag.
George,
Steve.
save a little bit, brother. Take a breath.
Take a breath.
You've only got 10 hours, George.
That's
All right,
that's
hand
not
on heart.
talent.
Before the first bid is lodged, let me confess, I've been saying all week we're making too big a deal out of the Batmobile, and I was dead wrong.